Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to the GM. Man, I want to hit you guys with this quick video about this article that I ran across on accident, in fact. But it's an article that says that Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are $100 million apart. Now, I don't know how you can still be $100 million apart. I guess they're specifically talking about the guaranteed money. So, we heard the speculation last off season that maybe they offered something like 250, $133 million guaranteed. And if you're still $100 million dollars apart, then either the total amount of the contract offer went down, or what Lamar Jackson is asking for has gone up. But there's no way you can still be $100 million apart, even if the 250 and 133 guaranteed were real. They would have still had to come up at least to 190 million to get above Kyler Murray in guaranteed money. So I'm not sure what's going on, man. But Ravens Nation, guys, it really looks like Lamar Jackson may be on the move. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure why Baltimore is trying to cheap this thing out. And I call it cheap simply because if I have a Lamborghini of sorts, and I paid 300, $400,000 for it, right? And maybe I had to get some new tires. Maybe I had to get something done to the uh computer system in the car. It's still a Lamborghini, right? And it still has that same value, right? Lamar is still a Lamborghini. Yeah, he's had some injuries over the last 2 years, but it wasn't because he was a running quarterback. He was actually in the pocket when he got hurt over the last couple of years. And so I'm not sure what kind of tricks and schemes Baltimore is coming up with to decrease his value or not pay him or whatever. We don't know any numbers, but there's several articles out there. Matter of fact, just to verify that this statement is true, let me show you really quick. I believe in telling you and showing you something, but it's just really disappointing, guys, that Baltimore and Lamar are still that far apart. And so here's the article. Um, and so if you're $100 million apart here in February, the franchise tag is pending in a couple of weeks. Free agency is basically a little over a month. I don't see $100 million being made up. I just don't. And it seems like either Baltimore doesn't want to take the risk, or they believe Lamar is too much of a risk, or they just don't believe in his value. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm just sure as I'm making this video, somebody will pay him. If the Ravens don't, somebody will pay him. Yeah, then they're gonna get a lot of draft capital if they trade him, so on and so forth. And you'll see a couple of videos come out about what I think his trade value is, all that kind of stuff, man. But what are you gonna do? This article, in fact, highlights like San Francisco has already said that they're not bringing back Jimmy G, so he's available. Ravens Nation, is that what we want? We want Jimmy G. Um, they highlighted that um what's the other quarterback that Derek Carr may be traded or released? Well, you want Derek Carr? He couldn't even get it done with Devontae Adams. Well, heck, what does the Ravens have? Listen, in the video I released this morning that talked about how Baltimore had to get the deal done before March by March 14th. If they don't get a deal done, man, we're in serious trouble. No matter who they bring in as quarterback. See, because they're not going to go after Derek Carr or Jimmy G until the 15th. Well, Guys already have an idea where they're headed because every team that is a good team has their quarterback already in place. So guys already have a destination that, especially good free agents, already have a destination that they're going where they can put the finishing touches on a team to take them over the top. Baltimore has a quarterback that they will not sign. Listen, I'm not saying 300 million fully guaranteed, but my goodness, when you look at the other guys who have been paid, and we will look at that here on Saturday in our video release, man, you will be surprised who got paid versus what Lamar is supposedly asking for. Man, the numbers are astonishing to who got paid, who deserves it, and what some guys are making. But listen, man, just wanted to hit you guys with this video, man. Let you know that that's what the news is, that they're $100 million apart, and unfortunately, Ravens Nation, I don't believe they're going to make up that difference. I don't see how they can make up that difference um, in such a short time frame. He will not play on that franchise tag. I don't even think he'll sign that franchise tag unless it's in a sign and trade scenario. So we'll know. We'll know in about 2 weeks when the franchise tags are due. If they don't come to a deal and they put the franchise tag on him, we're in real trouble. Listen, I'm your guy Boulanger. This is the GM, and I'm out.